I just had a great question come in from a person searching for homes on our website, lifeinbonitasprings.com. And it reads, the listings are always so beautiful. We dream of getting a second home in Bonita Springs, but we feel a little bit clueless. Can you educate us on flood insurance? Do any of the condo association fees or HOA include flood insurance? And if not, how much can we expect to pay? So as far as a condominium is included, there's a few things. Number one, the condo association in the quarterly is paying for flood insurance for the common areas and insuring the building structures, amenities, etc. So that's all part of the expenses. What you are responsible for in a condominium as a homeowner is drywall inward. So that is your portion that you're insuring. So you would be getting contents insurance in Florida. You can get flood insurance, and that will vary. It all depends on if you're on the ground floor, the elevation of the building. Everything in flood insurance is based on flood elevation. So if you're on the second floor, it could potentially be different than a first floor. There's elevation certificates that help people like you and the insurance company realize what the elevation is and what that elevation, what the cost of the flood insurance is going to be. As far as the insurance for the building itself, the management company generally gets wind mitigation for the buildings, the structures themselves, to show how wind resistant they are, that they were built compliant with, strapping on the trusses, the right nail pattern, that there are window coverings like impact windows or roll down shutters, things that help reduce potential damage that could happen from a wind event. As far as, flood insurance on a single family home, very similar. You get a flood elevation certificate, and that's how your flood insurance cost is calculated. Newer product, newer homes, newer condos are generally at a higher elevation than some of the older homes and older condominium associations. And that's just, the way it is. The newer homes, in condos, for example, if you were to go east of I-75, are the newest and they are the highest. So they have not only newer building codes because they're newer structures, but they're also at a little bit of a higher elevation. And it's a case-by-case basis. So there's a couple important things to know. If you're purchasing a condominium, not only are you allowed to do the research before you purchase the condo, but contractually in the state of Florida, you have the availability, and I guess it's the law, for you to review the budget for the condominium complex, as well as review the frequently asked questions, the rules and regulations, look at the articles of incorporation, the declaration pages. If you have super pointed questions, you can call the HOA management company directly to get answers specifically. Some people have like an odd pet or a large dog or, I don't know, an RV, you usually can't put an RV at a condo complex, but these are the kinds of things that come up that buyers ask about. So all of that is in your rights to review. And if you have questions, you can, request more information to follow up to make sure you are purchasing what you think you are purchasing. Also, you would be able to make sure 100% that you don't have some sort of special assessment coming up. We're kind of outside of or on the tail end of special assessments from the last storm. Those special assessments were caused in many circumstances by wind damage to landscape. So it's sort of like not budgeting for snow removal. A lot of these HOAs did not budget for many dump truck loads of tree branches and debris to be hauled away. So that was one of the things that people may have had a special assessment for. There could have been some minor damage, with like eaves blowing out or roof repairs. But again, we're at the tail end of any of those sorts of special assessments. Last, if there's something that's really troubling you about the HOA, oftentimes we can ask the home seller, the agent, and sometimes directly to the HOA. It just depends on how cooperative they are, the management company. They don't really owe us anything, so we often have the other party asked to look at maybe the last couple sets of minutes of HOA meetings so we can see if there's been squabbling, if there's something upcoming. We need to learn more about the nature of what's going on at these meetings. So there's really no reason for you, once you really dig in, to be clueless about what's going on within an association, there's a lot of information you are entitled to. Oftentimes, we can pull it down from the back end of the multiple listing service, as well as floor plans, disclosures for the property, things that really help you know that property inside and out. So if we can help you learn more about any particular home or condo association, whether it's for a regular home or a condominium, with many units in it, let us know. There's a lot of information you can learn before you get yourself into a contractual situation. And if we can help, just let us know.